5 stocks that have very high short interest that could be squeezing. Keyword is could be squeezing in the short term, guys. That's exactly what we're going to break down in this video. We're going to go over the key levels, where I'm looking to buy, sell, the charts, all that good stuff. But you guys have to realize these stocks are very risky, very, very risky, and they could go to zero. I mean, honestly, some of these might go to zero, guys. You have to realize that. So please trade at your own risk. Personally, if I do trade these, I'm only going to do it with a very small amount of money that I'm willing to lose. So yeah, with that being said, guys, cheers. Make sure to take a sip of your coffee, and don't forget to get up to 17 stocks for Moomoo, link down below, which we'll talk more about that later, guys. That is the best promo right now by far. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So overall right now, guys, and mind you, we're only about an hour into the session. It's about 10:30 a.m. here on the East Coast, but overall we have all of the indexes in the red. We have the Russell down 0.2%, the Nasdaq's down 0.9%, the S&P's down 0.4%, and we have the Dow Jones down 0.2%, as we have the VIX down over 2%, almost 2.5%. Now the VIX is in the mid-13s. Quite interesting, guys, considering the VIX has been, in this range for quite some time, between 13, 14, 15, and the markets are pulling back a little bit, and it's still in this low range. The VIX is not spiking up, but that's neither here nor there. We're not going to break that down in this video. Maybe we'll talk about it more later on today, so make sure to subscribe. But overall, guys, look, all the indexes are in the red, the VIX is down, the metals are down, you name it. So it's that type of day, just painting a picture for you guys. And some stocks are moving up right now on my watch list, but a majority of them are in the red, with Palantir being down over 5% right now, which I'll probably make a Palantir video later on today covering the charts, doing a quick, breakdown on that. So make sure you guys, keep in touch with the channel, keep in tune with the channel. So for this video, guys, the first stock I want to break down is Carvana, ticker symbol CVNA, and we've talked about some of these before in these short squeeze videos, but you know me, guys, I like doing follow-ups on stocks. I don't like just talking about them and breaking down the charts one time, then never going back to them again. So we're going to do some follow-ups, right? And I think Carvana is one of those that we've covered before, and right now it's pulling back a little bit. Well, not today. It's only down 1 penny, no joke. I mean, barely anything, but over the past couple of days, 2-3 days, it has pulled back a good chunk from the highs. You guys can see we hit 28.50 back on the 16th of June. That was about 5 days ago. That was today's Wednesday. That was last Monday. Either way, a couple of days ago, right, we hit that point, right? Or not Monday. What the heck am I saying? Friday, right? I meant Friday. Either way, guys, this hit 28.50. Now it's at 23.60, so it's down around 17-18%. So we have seen a decent pullback. We've shaken out some weak hands, profit taking, whatever you want to call it. And by the looks of it, guys, the bulls are still clearly in charge on the 4-hour time frame. Are they not? I mean, look at this. We clearly broke out of $20, which was the high from the beginning of February. We did that about a week, 2 weeks ago, and then we ran all the way to 28.50. Now we're just pulling back, and it looks like we're holding above the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart and right around the highs from, when was this? Again, the beginning of February, right? I just said that. Brain fart, guys. Brain fart. Oh, my God. But overall, they have a short interest of, get this, 57%, guys, which is just unbelievable. Very high short interest, by far the highest on this list today. And for me, guys, I'm looking to see if we get some sort of bounce off of the lower mid-20 range, whether it's 20, 21, $22 a share, 23, where we are now. Let's see what we're going to do around that 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. Are we going to bounce, maybe see some sort of rally back to the mid-high 20s, or do we fall through 20 and go to the teens again, which obviously would not be the best for the bulls? But then again, that has held as support over the past couple of months as well. You guys can see if I zoom in a little bit, we did hold the 180 SMA during this time period right here. So maybe we actually do go to the 14s, but I mean, guys, we're at 23 right now. So I mean, clearly we're not, it doesn't look like we're going there yet, and we're still above the 50 SMA. So let's see what we do at 20, 21, 22. That's going to be a big spot on Carvana. And the next stock, guys, is C3AI, ticker symbol AI, which today's actually down 8.5%. It's at $40, $39.50 to be exact. And this stock is actually down about $10 over the past just 2-3 days alone. You guys can see we hit almost $50 per share on the 16th of June, which I believe was on Friday. And now we're at what? 38, 39, down about 20%. So C3AI, you guys know, I mean, this stock is very volatile. It's now down 20%. It's in a bear market in just the past couple of trading days. And you guys know this has a very high short interest, and we've covered it before here on the channel. It has a 35.6% short interest right now, and you guys can see it's still holding the uptrend, right? We're slightly above, or we're pretty much right around the 50 SMA, which has held over the past couple of weeks. And honestly, if we fall through that point, which is possible, and we start going down to, 32, 35, right around the 180 SMA, that would still, it would still be holding trend at that point, believe it or not, guys. And if I draw out some key levels here on C3AI stock, we can see 35 was the high from the end of March, early April. That could hold as support coming up here. Also, right where we are now, pretty much, if I extend this line right here, we can see 38, 39. That was the high from the 7th, 6th of June. That is now, holding as support, or at least it's trying to, right? So let's see what we do here, guys, in the mid-high 30s on C3AI. If we start consolidating, we could be getting ready for another move on this stock. And did you guys know you can actually get a free share of C3AI stock right now, which is limited time, using that Moomoo link down below? Guys, listen to this. Once you open up your account and deposit at least $100 using that Moomoo link, you get a free share of C3AI stock, which is actually exclusive to this channel. You can't get that through anybody else's link. And on top of that, with just a $100 deposit, you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000, totaling 6 stocks. And get this, guys, fund your account with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks on top of all the stocks you already got, totaling 16 stocks. And fund your account with at least $5,000. You get another free share of either Tesla or Google, guaranteed, on top of all the stocks you already got, which makes this the most insane promo by far right now. And it's only for the next couple of days. I think it's till the end of June. So make sure you guys take advantage. Link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And now, cheers. Let's continue on. So the next stock I want to talk about, guys, is Upstart, ticker symbol UPST. Let me pull it up and show you guys. This is another one, and you're going to notice a trend here, right? This is another one that's pulling back. It's down 7%, down $2.40, and we saw C3AI pulling back, and Carvana. So again, you're seeing a trend here. I'm actually looking to see if I could pick up these stocks on this dip for a potential rally, for a continuation play, because all of these look like the uptrends are still continuing. We just got way too hot, way too quick. We're just seeing a bit of a cool off in all these stocks, Upstart, AI, and Carvana, right? And this one in particular, right, guys, this is down 7.5% right now, completely collapsing under the 50 SMA and taking out the lows from yesterday, which, mind you guys, the 50 SMA on UPST, this is held over the past roughly, let's see, about 1.5 months, right? A month and a half since the beginning of May. We've held that 50 SMA. So in my opinion, there could be some more work on the downside on UPST, maybe down to about 24, 25, right around that 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart here. And that could be where maybe we start getting buying, right? And maybe it doesn't go down to 24. Maybe it just goes down to 25, 26. But overall, right in this window, that's where I'm looking at UPST right now, with the short interest of 35.6%. There could be more upside. The next one I want to look at, guys, is Wayfair, ticker symbol W, which actually this one's not really pulling back that much. It is down on the day about 2.5%. It's at $55 per share, but we're not seeing a substantial pullback on the 4-hour time frame like we saw on the other stocks that we talked about. And this short interest is at 31%, so pretty high, not as high as the other ones, but still pretty high. And with today's move, or not today's move, actually no, yeah, today's move, guys, in the pre-market we were green. I'm not sure if you saw this, but we were up to 57 earlier in the day, and yesterday we hit 58. So with yesterday's move and today's move, we're now actually taking out the highs from last week, earlier this month of June, right? You guys can see we're taking that high out and pulling up the, let's see, the 4-hour chart. You guys can see it even better if I zoom in a little bit here and extend this line out. We're actually taking the highs out from the, when was this? The middle of February. So in my opinion, guys, Wayfair is starting to look, and mind you, it's been looking bullish, but now that we're taking out these levels that I mentioned, even more bullish, guys, even more bullish. So where could we be going? I mean, the sky's the limit for stocks that have a very high short interest, guys. And of course, they're not gonna, they're not all gonna go to the moon. There's nothing that's guaranteed out there on the stock market. Nothing's guaranteed. Don't listen to anybody out there that tells you there's guaranteed money. There's not. There's no such thing. But where could it go? Maybe towards initially, $60. If that were to break 65-ish, maybe it goes to the 70s again. But baby steps, guys. Let's see how it actually plays out. And I'll set some alerts. Let me actually put one right now I'll put one at 56. Mark is at or above. Then I'll put another one at $60. Mark is at or above. There we go, guys. So that is Wayfair, ticker symbol W. And the last stock for this video, guys, which funny enough is the only one that's green right now, or at least it was when I was prepping the video. You guys know how these stocks are very volatile. It is Nikola, ticker symbol NKLA, which I believe we also talked about recently, and now we're doing a follow-up because I'm not, the channel that talks about a stock once and then never talks about it again, right? So Nikola's up 8.7% right now, and I think when I was prepping this video, it was up maybe 12%. Yeah, it's seen a little bit of an intraday pullback. You guys can see we closed at $1.30 yesterday. We hit a high at about $1.60, right? So we were up over 20% at one point, and now we're actually at a very critical spot, I'd say, on this 5-day, 5-minute. You guys can see the pre-market high, which we actually hit multiple times, was right around $1.40, $1.45, and now we're actually, you guessed it, testing that point. You guys can see we're testing that point right now at $1.40, $45. So let's see if bulls come in. Let's see if buyers come in here, hold this, trend line, and maybe we start to see a pop off that point in the very, very short term here on Nikola. Now it's up over 9%. Not too bad. And their short interest, guys, is 21%. And you guys know I've been very critical of this company. I would never invest in it long term. But as a trade, it's definitely one of those that with money I'm willing to lose, I would definitely mess around with, right? Especially now that we've seen this thing reverse over the past couple of weeks. You guys can see we're finally starting to break out of the moving averages. We have a golden cross. You guys can see here, yes, we ran to $1.80. We pulled back, but now it looks like we're starting to continue the uptrend here. So Nikola, in my opinion, looks solid. Let's see what we do here in the mid 140s in the very short term, and we'll see where it goes from there. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 17 free stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000 by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get a free share of C3AI stock right off the bat, which is $40 a share, and that's exclusive to this channel. And you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000, and fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, and fund your account at least $5,000, guys. On top of all the stocks you already got, you also get a free share of either Tesla or Google, guaranteed. And again, guys, this is the best promo by far right now. So if you want to take advantage, clock is ticking, guys. Time's running out. And if you want to help out the channel, use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys later.